good morning. Welcome to another episode of the world's greatest podcast, which is the Huddle Up Podcast. And I'm back, and
we got a special guest with us this morning.
Yeah, we got a special guest. He was fired, so I'm sure y'all know who that is. He on what you call the car? He on he part-time.
Part-time.
Call him TP. He ain't Reezy no more. Part-time.
Out here making moves, bro.
Oh.
Yeah, all right.
It's only 24 hours. Only 24 hours in a day.
All right. You milking it.
Anywho, grateful to see another day. Thankful God that we got another opportunity to be on this podcast, and we're back, and we got a good couple of the topics to talk about today. So first, we're going to talk about, y'all want to talk about Tampa, or y'all want to talk about Houston? How y'all want to do this?
Which Tampa?
Okay,
Yeah,
Tampa. Because Tampa was more disappointing. So we're going to talk about Tampa when they played the Saints last Thursday, I believe, and we're going to talk about who was that? Tom Brady and his poor performance he displayed. That's probably like by far one of the worst performances I've probably ever seen him play ever. It's probably since 2001.
They was pressuring them like a mud, man.
Yeah,
I know one of his main guard, great pass blocking guard, got injured. So I mean, yeah, I give him a little bit, but not too much.
Nah, 3 picks, bro. He was stat-wise. Look, I want to just run down the stats. So first off, everybody listening, we're talking about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers when they played the Saints last Thursday night, and I stayed up for that game, and I was rather pissed. I thought that game was gonna be something, and it wasn't. So, side note, everybody that's watching, like, subscribe, comment on our page, or even give feedback on how y'all think the show went. Also, the topics we're talking about, and also how y'all feel about the topic we're talking about. Okay, so Tom Brady versus Saints, he went 22 for 38 for 209 yards and 3 picks.
Terrible.
They only ran the ball 3 times. Well, 4 times. 4 or 5 times. But
4 or 5.
Ronald Jones had 3 carries for 9 yards. Boom. And also to note that they lost 38-3. And they didn't score 3 into the...
That ain't Ronaldo's fault, though.
It's
They
not.
wasn't running the ball.
It's
They
not.
got a rhythm.
It's not. But, hey, that don't look good.
Yeah.
38-3, and that 3 points they scored was literally at the end of the game, just to make sure it wasn't a shutout. So
Then it's still a shutout.
Uncle Drew went 26 for 32 with 222 yards with 4 TDs. Looked good.
Hey.
And also, the Saints defense sacked Tom Brady 3 times, pressured them all game, and also the Saints actually had 138 yards with Cabrera, Taysom Hill, and I think Murphy. So they had 3 backs that all combined came up to 138 yards. And also, I noticed that the Saints was 9 for 14 on 3rd downs. Tampa Bay was only 1 for 9 the whole game.
That's tough.
That's crazy.
That's tough.
It's one of the worst games I've seen Tom Brady play. And I was happy to see AB back. I was ecstatic. I knew
Yes, sir.
it was going to be him trying to feed him the ball. AB looked it like he ain't missed a step, but it was just like, I don't know.
I love AB,
I
man.
was disappointed. What y'all think?
I mean, first I ain't gonna say disappointed because I really didn't care.
I
Like
cared.
neither one of these dudes is my teams. Like, I play with the Saints on Madden, but that's it. But I just expected a better game. But to me, it came down to the play calling. Like, you asking how old is Tom Brady? 43.
43.
You asking your 43-year-old quarterback to
Pass it downfield.
throw over 30, 40 passes a game. You only rush the ball 5 times. Like, bro, that's not gonna cut it at all. Like, you ain't even keeping the defense honest at all. Like, they know you about to just throw the ball. And
So they wasn't attempting to get no running just to get a first down?
nope.
Wow.
Nope.
Just to get a first
Nope.
down?
And if you know the Saints defense is not bad actually. Like,
Yeah,
they
bro.
can lock in on
Top to
people.
bottom.
Yeah, they can lock in on people real
Got
quick.
Marshawn Lattimore.
They are immaculate against the
Yeah.
Bucks for some odd reason. God.
It's just like because they secondary can hold up for majority of the time on their own, so it get the pass rushers time. You feel me, to do their job. You know what I'm saying? So because a lot of stuff don't appear open.
Well, shoot,
Feel me?
pass rush is making it harder for him to see who open.
This is true.
Because Cam Jordan was getting there.
Right.
Like, Tom got rushed plenty of times.
Yeah,
God,
for sure.
Then they picked up who did they pick up in the trade? Quan?
Oh, Quan.
Yeah, that was a good pickup too to help stop the run game, but obviously
I don't know
the
if
Bucks
he-
ain't do it.
I don't know if he played. Did he play?
No, I don't think he played,
I
but
don't think he
you know, this next game he should be
Yeah,
playing.
he should be suited up Sunday.
I'm so disappointed.
What?
I'm not no TV fan, Tom Brady fan, bro. But like,
I thought you said TV and said TV.
no TV, Tom Brady. But like, I was saying overall his accolades. It wasn't. It's hard to think that he'd have a game like this. 'Cause everybody, when he was getting those rings and stuff, everybody was like, oh, yeah, fine wine, he getting better. Ooh. So it was like you will only decline to a certain amount, but not like this, bro. And I'm looking like he got 3 interceptions too, along with the bad stats. Like,
I'm gonna take a different angle on this a little bit. All right, and y'all hear me out and tell me if I'm tweaking.
This is
No.
Dakari.
It ain't no hot take.
Speaking. Dakari is speaking. Kill him if he say something.
No. It's not no hot take or nothing. It's just from what I see, my optics of
Show
time,
us
bro.
what your pupils observe. Go ahead.
I got the
Let
contact
me see
in.
what you
Got my eyes in, y'all. I ain't blind right now.
Contact gang. What you talking
Yes,
about?
sir. You know what I mean?
Go
Let's
ahead,
get it. Hey, look. Silly. But I think the main thing is, okay, he's an older quarterback, like you said. He don't need to be throwing the ball 40 times. You know what I'm saying? He don't need to be. But I think the offense that B.A. Bruce Arians like to run is down the field. That's why Jameis had so many picks last year, too, is because he want to push the ball down the field. They got guys like Godwin and Mike Evans that can go up and sky and get the ball. They like to get down the field. You know what I'm saying? They 50-50 ball receivers. Tom has never really been, except for the only time y'all can think of Tom throwing the ball down the field was Randy. Because he trusted Randy.
07.
That was of course Randy got hands best of all, top best all the time, bro. So like mainly his receivers was all his top receivers besides Randy was always what? Wes Welker, Amendola, Edelman.
Like slots.
Tight. You
ends.
know what I'm saying? So what I'm going with that is Tom is not, even when he was younger, he never had no gun, but he always been I'm not gonna say he intermediate. He never really been like bombs
I get what
away.
you're saying.
You know what I'm
I get what you're
saying?
saying, but-
So this is a whole new system for him. So that's why I said I'm gonna take a different angle a little bit. Like if he throw 40 times a game and they actually doing what Tom is comfortable with doing, you know what I'm saying? If Bruce Arians just adopted a little bit of what Tom is comfortable with doing, I would say even without the OTAs, even without minicamp, all that preseason, it would be a little smoother right now than how it's been. I mean, they wouldn't have what's their record 6-3 right now. They probably would be, you know what I'm saying,
Of course.
7-1.
I'm gonna dispute you on your case because I see what you said. They got weapons at the receiving spot, but they also got weapons at the running back spot. Like
That's
they
what I'm
got
saying.
Ronald Jones,
Mm-hmm.
Leonard Fournette,
Right.
and they got Shady. Shady
Right.
still, he a little older, but he still got
Right.
it. Now, Ronald Jones, looking at his stats, y'all just said that James Conner is a good running back. He got a little more yards than James Conner right now, so
Mhm.
obviously he's a decent running back. He got 3 games in a row where he had over 100 yards.
Talking about Rojo right now, or you talking about?
Ronald.
Oh, yeah.
He got 3 games where he had over 100 yards, and in those games he had over 15 carries.
Mhm.
And the games he didn't have over 15 carries, he didn't hit over 100 yards.
Right.
So,
That's what I'm saying.
Like-
but Bruce Arians is more of a passing
more of a
passing
I
offense.
get that.
So,
but you got to keep the defense
honest.
honest.
Yeah, for sure.
And I'm pretty sure these games that he has over 100 yards, these is games that they won.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if it was a blowout or not, but I'm pretty sure the games that he had over 100 yards, they won.
Yeah.
That's just how, that's usually how it goes.
Dude, top to bottom, their receiving core is
But yeah,
crazy.
they receiving
Scotty
core-
Miller in the slot, which has been
Elite.
low key
Yeah, I like him
Tom
too.
favorite, of course, because he liked throwing. That's his. He got the most
Slots.
success with Scotty Miller right now.
He like those little,
Yeah.
little quick, fast slots.
Yeah, intermediate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
I will
like,
say-
Mike getting upset because
Oh,
he
yeah.
not getting as many targets.
Yeah, I would too.
I mean, yeah,
you
for
go your
sure.
first couple of years and you getting over 80 something, over
All
80
pro
attempts,
receiver.
and then now it's like, I mean, what you want, stats? We talked about last night.
Or
stats,
rings.
or you want the wins.
Yeah.
But I mean, you got to think about it. You got Gronk, OJ Howard out, even though if he wasn't out, that's still another target.
Chris got him.
You got Chris. You got what's number 10? We just said his name.
Scotty Miller.
Scotty Miller. Then you got AB.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, I'm missing out with Godwin.
Yeah,
that's,
bro.
Yeah,
No, we
and
understand
then you got
Godwin
Leonard
been hurt,
Fournette.
though, yep.
Then you got Leonard Fournette and Shady. Like, dude, that's a lot of. It's only.
It's so many. They
It's so
offense is
much.
loaded. You know what I'm saying?
And then
But
they gotta get chemistry too.
that's what I'm
They
saying.
gotta
Without
get
the
chemistry, for
preseason, without the OTAs, it kind of hurt time. Put them at a disadvantage. I mean, I'm kind of.
To an extent, they're
Yeah.
not doing bad.
They're not doing bad. That's what I'm saying. I'm
bad.
impressed with his overall this year.
So far,
For being as old as he is, overall, I'm impressed with how he doing this
Lace
year.
him up.
They got him. No, bro. I'm telling you what it is, bro. It's you see every time they get Bruce Arians get a chance, bro. He's sending shots at time.
Of course.
But he-
Because-
He's blatantly at times.
It's for no reason. I mean, honestly, I think that's unnecessary, bro. I feel like, all right, if I'm having you, if I want your services time, and you coming into my system, yes, I'm stuck in my ways, but then again, you honestly, I mean, ring-wise, he's the GOAT.
Yeah, I'm about to say, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
6 rings.
Why wouldn't I bring you to the table?
And
We
listen.
two great offensive minds, and listen, and we can meet a common ground. Why is Bruce Arians forcing time to throw the ball downfield? That's why he had multiple games this year with 3 picks. You know what I'm saying? Because he's not used to that. That's a shock to his. That's like a shock. That's like a shock to his
He's
system.
not used to going down the.
That's what I'm saying. That's why he getting that is because Bruce is forcing him based on their offense, the blueprint of their offense to force. That's why I'm saying I'm just taking a different angle. I ain't
So
just,
what you think the solution is to run it more? Stop gunning that boy down?
I just think they should meet a common ground as in passing. Of course, time is I think he will still be comfortable. He don't look. He still got velocity in his arm. I don't think he'll be uncomfortable passing, being older, passing 30 times a game. You know what I'm saying?
But if it's not needed,
It
you
ain't
got 3
needed.
running
That's
backs,
what I'm
bro.
saying,
I'll,
but-
like, chuck
I
it
mean,
down
the
a
Saints
little bit.
defense is good stopping the run. They all around. You know what I'm saying? So it wouldn't have been like it would have helped that much. Maybe it would have, but they didn't even give it an opportunity. I know what y'all mean.
Yeah, it definitely would have.
I'm trying to see what
So
his-
do y'all think they still the favorites to come out the NFC right now?
I like the Saints and I like Green Bay more. And then I'll put the Bucks third.
Dang, and the Seahawks ain't in there?
Yeah, I'm about to say.
They defense whack, bro.
Yeah, that is true.
So is Green Bay.
He 20-7.
Not as bad as the Seahawks. Not as bad. They run defense suck.
Who?
The Green Bay, they got some decent corners and they got
Yeah.
angles. That's what I'm saying. They secondary already.
Green Bay defense is better than the Seahawks, but Seahawks offense is better than Green Bay's.
Not by much.
Yeah, I'm about to say
Green
that.
Bay, not by much.
That's tit for tat. That's tit for
I'm
tat.
still,
Okay.
but
That's
what I'm
typical.
saying is,
Little
they
bit.
defense. Y'all remember the last time Aaron Rodgers had a decent defense? They wasn't over the top. What'd he do? Win the chip. That's what I'm just saying. So I'm still putting.
They shoot. They got
I'm
everybody
putting-
from last year.
Yeah, I'm
Their
putting the
defense is good.
Saints, Green Bay. This is my order for the NFC. The Saints, Green Bay, then the Bucks. Then I'll put Seahawks.
I gotta reverse that because the Saints. Every time I got the Saints, something
They
ended up
blow
happening.
it.
But
So,
sometimes
it's
the
it's
first
their
2
fault.
years.
It wasn't their fault. I know.
No,
It wasn't their
last
fault.
year they came on short, but the 2 years
They
before
fought,
that,
they fought late at the end.
Yeah.
I'm not even tripping.
Yeah,
on
yeah,
that. I'm
yeah.
talking about the Minnesota situation.
Yeah.
And I think
and then the PI, the missed PI with the Rams.
Miss P,
yeah, those two. I'm like,
Yeah,
dude,
that wasn't their
That
fault.
wasn't their fault.
But
That's 2 years in relation with the championship.
last year they, you know what I'm saying, they came a little short.
Yeah, they.
so.
I
that
think
Minnesota game.
most of the caller got hurt, and then they just went downhill from there.
Yeah.
But Tom is 20-7 this year, 20 touchdowns and 7 picks,
And for some reason, this is
65%.
Pro Football Focus ranked. I remember this because I was listening to Skip and Shannon. Shout out to them. Man, they said number 1 right now in quarterbacks is
QBR?
yeah. They said I think it's not QBR, just in just ranked quarterbacks for.
Okay.
I think it's Russell.
I bet it better be.
It's Russell. Tom second, and then
I don't know.
Aaron Rodgers.
After
Where's
Thursday,
Pat?
where's
And Pat, they put no. Actually, I think it was Pat second.
Okay, I was about to say that
Then-
sounds better. Yeah.
Then
Pat
Aaron
might be
Rodgers,
second.
All right,
and
don't
then
misquoting. And the fire
no,
squad
actually,
come at you.
no. Tom was over Aaron Rodgers. I think Aaron Rodgers was 4. I don't understand how that's possible when Aaron got he only got two picks or something like that, or 20 touchdowns. Come on, man.
When did you see that list?
I remember they was talking about it this week, so it was just past week.
Okay. All right. I was about to say maybe it was the week after he had that bad game.
Oh, against Tampa.
but he's still not putting the ball in harm's way.
No.
You know, Aaron really rarely put the ball in harm's way anyway.
Everybody gonna have a bad game, but it's just Tom Brady game, which is bad.
I don't understand
It was
how
unexpected.
Tom still ranked
How
higher
bad?
than Pat though.
Who?
They had Tom second, I think, and
I don't
Pat
believe
was. That's what I'm saying.
I
And
don't believe it.
I think Pat only got 3 interceptions, son.
They probably going off like
Cause,
completion
yeah,
rates,
Pat
too.
going crazy himself.
Right, that's what I'm
Still,
saying.
as usual.
I don't know, man.
But
Pro Football Focus lost their rep with me. Just saying, off that one. Especially doing my boy Aaron Rodgers ball like that. That's my guy.
What you looking
Yeah,
at?
Breezy, you got
I'm
something?
trying to see what Curry talking about. See
What?
if I
Oh, the
With
Pro
the
Football
Focus?
if I can like get that boy real quick. It says player range position, whatever. So anyway, since we talking about football, you might as well just talk about the Steelers now.
Oh, yeah.
How do y'all feel about the Steelers?
Go ahead, Lo. That's your squad.
They 8-0
No, it's
right
not.
now.
Well, Le'Veon was your
Oh, it's
boy.
not. And Le'Veon left. I left.
I still like the Steelers. I'm a Ben fan, too.
They say he's coming back this week. He's projected to come back this week.
I
so we
don't know
gonna
if they
see.
should play him, though. We can start with that.
Why not?
Yeah.
Wait, who they playing?
I mean,
Who
the
they gonna-
Bengals, it's a division
Yeah, play the
game,
Bengals,
but
yeah.
the Bengals not that good. I mean, Joe Burrow is looking pretty
He
straight.
looked
He
good.
looked
It's
good.
just his team.
His team.
It's just but he gonna do so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Steelers should win this. I mean, if you do play him, I just wouldn't want him to get rusty. So I'll play him maybe 2 to 3 quarters, see how it go. Cause you most likely gonna blow the Bengals out.
I wouldn't even do that, man. I mean, Mason
Yeah, you
played the
wouldn't.
whole season last year.
Wait, who they play after the Bengals?
Cool.
I would let him.
Steelers, yeah.
I would let him rest up.
Jags, I think.
I'll let him
The
rest again.
Steelers?
Jags is
Yeah,
bombs too.
if I ain't tripping.
Yeah,
I just wouldn't want him to get rusty
They
before
playing
the
Jags?
playoffs.
Shoot, he
I don't
came
know
in this
about
boy slinging that motherfucker, and he didn't play for a whole year, literally.
Yeah, they playing the Jaguars and then the Ravens. Bengals, Jags, and Ravens.
Well, I'll let him rest these 2 weeks and then
I would too.
But they're not gonna be home though. They're gonna be at the Jags.
It don't matter.
Yeah. What you think, Zell? You think they should rest him?
I think so.
I
Because
think
since
so.
longevity, bro, I think they should rest him, bro. Because
I
if
would.
Ben already got little kinks and dinks and, his knees bad.
He older, bro.
He
Let
up
that
there.
man rest up.
Yeah, he up there too. Then you playing the Bengals. Like, a one loss is not going to kill you.
The Jags.
And then the Jags
The
next.
Jags. Gardner Minshew.
It's not going to matter. Bro.
Come on, man. That's what I'm saying. When you get older, it's proven that rest is better because he already got the smarts. He know what to do. It's muscle memory for him. It ain't. That's why I don't know what Low. I mean, I don't really agree with he's saying. Don't let him get rusty because I mean, shoot, he came
I
in
must say, he just came back from
a year-long
yeah,
layoff.
Yeah,
and was handling business. He handling business right now.
big time.
So I will let him rest up for that Ravens game because that's a division game, and
That's-
the Ravens is they
Right.
pure competition.
Yeah. But then, whatchamacallit is not bad either, though.
You ain't trying to sneak this, bro?
No, man, I'm just saying I don't agree with you,
I
though.
heard my name, bro.
Yeah, I'm still this man if that's what you want to classify it as. Chunk.
Say it loud.
All right, Chunk.
You want to re-say what you said?
He ain't
No.
gonna say it. Exactly. You see how he
No,
ducked?
I
You see
said
how
I
he
don't
ducked,
agree
bro?
with him saying that he'd be rusty because I was just saying based on
So
being a vet, he been doing it almost 20 years.
exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
It's
why you
repetition for him. He got the smarts. I don't think he'd be rusty. He already had a year layoff and they 8-0. They ain't lost a game.
You don't think he'd be rusty, bro?
No, bro.
I
I say
think so.
go ahead and get that boy
I don't think he needs
2
rest.
weeks rest.
Yeah, they playing bone.
I don't want a banged up Ben when we go into the playoffs and
Exactly.
we the team to
Exactly.
beat
Exactly. 'Cause
in the NFL.
he gonna cut up if they got home field
I'm
advantage.
just saying it ain't like this is, and it's not even the end of the season yet. This
That's
is
what I'm
still
saying.
it's still mid season.
But listen,
that's more of a reason
they
to rest him.
dude.
I'm straight. I ain't
They
resting.
schedule after the Ravens,
This
the
ain't-
Bills. They literally only have the Bills and the Ravens to worry about for the rest of the season. They got the Bengals again, Colts, and the Browns.
Coach, you gotta watch
So-
out.
Oh yeah, no,
I'm
I'm
saying
saying the
Colts not
Colts
bad,
they solid,
but-
but Phillip he throwing the ball in harm's way, man. I
I
ain't
see
really
what
worried
y'all
about Phillip
saying.
too
Y'all
much.
don't want being banged up, but if y'all go in there and do what y'all gotta do, and I'm not saying that they gonna remain undefeated. I don't think they will. I think they
I don't
at
think
least
so either.
one
They
or two
don't.
losses in here.
The Colts
But-
might be
The
that
most likely
team
is
if
like
Phillip
5.
on.
But right now, the Ravens in their division, ain't they?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So yeah,
Rest
you
him
go
for the-
hard now. so you can lock this number 1 spot up.
If you get banged up more,
They
they
play.
can't.
If you lock this spot up, you don't have to play the last 2 games for the playoffs, and you get an extra bye week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand that, but I
You
still
gotta
would rest
handle
them.
your
I
business.
would- listen.
I'll rest them.
I'll
Because they playing the Ravens.
Because
They playing the Ravens after the
another-
Jags.
Because you ain't no telling what's gonna happen in the
Okay, so you rest them, right? You rest them the next
You
2
need him
games.
for the Ravens.
You rest them the next 2 games. He come out and play the Ravens. You think he about to just come out and ball against the Ravens?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
I'm
they
not gonna say
play
he gonna
they
ball,
play after
bro.
the Jags.
Bro,
So you
listen,
rest
bro.
them, you
Defense
rest
is
them for
not-
one game.
I'm
The
not
Ravens
saying
defense ain't no bums.
they
man.
not no bums,
But he
but
not about to just come out slinging off of 2 games of rest.
man,
But it's only one
listen,
game
bro.
because they keep playing after
The
the
Ravens
Jags.
defense, they good. They super good. They really a
Somebody
good
one game.
defense.
Because it'll be this
But
game
think
and
about,
then-
do y'all remember? I mean, Patrick Mahomes is a different cat, but they vulnerable. They can be vulnerable at times if they out of rhythm.
Can be.
That's all I'm saying.
But y'all want him to rest 2 games and then come and play one of the top defenses in the league. That's
Listen,
a divisional
dog.
rival.
Listen, man,
play
I
the Jags.
believe in being we trust, man. That's what I'm trying to tell you because
No,
he
they
is a
play-
vet.
They play the Bengals, and then they play the
Then
Jags.
It's
the
the
Jags.
Bengals and the Jags. Okay.
But look. We're going to go to break, and we're going to come back, and we can finish this discussion. Right now, it'll be a short break
Oh,
right after this song. Y'all follow us on social media. I'm resting that nigga, bro. I'm sorry.
Hey, look.
I want wrestling for the whole game, though. Like,
I'm not.
at least keep him.
Nigga, this
Oh, bro.
I'm
I'm resting Doggy Bone.
Bro.
He old head, man.
He got
38.
He got tissue legs, bro. Like, I would take a one hit, he's
And
done.
y'all forget how big this dude is. He more prone. He got his something wrong with his knee, right? Is it his? I think it's something wrong with his leg, right?
There's something
no,
with his legs.
I'm saying, I just don't think you rest the nigga right now when you got a divisional rival that's coming up. That y'all
It's 2 weeks away.
don't matter. That y'all can potentially lose that number 1 spot.
But if they go 1-1, they're not gonna lose the number 1 spot, and they will go 1-1.
If they
They
go
will.
They beat the Ravens already. Like, I think last week, something like that. So that means, depending on who else they play, they should be fine. They gonna beat the Bengals.
They play the Browns and the Bengals.
Wait a minute.
It's the next
It
2
could-
division games after
Come on.
the Ravens and the Bengals.
Because even if they do split with the Ravens, they gonna go off of who got the better record.
That's what I'm saying. That's
Who
what
got the most wins.
They
within the
won.
division.
Oh, that's the game that Lamar had
Yeah, he can't.
fumbled.
Yeah.
But they still only lost by 4 because the Ravens killed them in every category possible.
Listen though,
So you really
they
think
pulled it. They won a close game. That's important.
Off 2 weeks of rest. The team that dominated them stat wise only lost because of a fumble.
But to win a close game, that's important, especially when it comes to playoffs. Even if
What's important?
being able to close out a game.
He gonna close out regardless.
Listen, man, I just think
I feel like y'all putting too much on. I feel like y'all putting too much on him being
Not
old
even.
when you got old niggas in the league right now balling without resting.
Why would you? But why would you? If he already ginger on the leg, why would you risk
I
it?
don't think he's injured. I don't know. I'm
They
just saying.
said
I'm
he
just saying. I'm
is.
just
He
saying.
questionable.
But
Yeah, he
even
was questionable all week.
He probably ain't even
Questionable
practiced.
because of
He probably
COVID.
ain't practiced.
because of COVID.
No, his leg was messed up too, man.
But even better, he'd be all right.
Bro, you acting
I just feel
like
like
all right.
y'all trying to not play the man. I feel like at least play him 2 to 3 quarters to see how it goes, like a preseason.
No.
At least
That's
let
what-
him
that's what I
keep
was
his
saying,
arm warmed up.
Keep that shit warm. Yeah.
Keep
I won't
him,
play him
keep
at home.
him
I wanna
stretched
keep-
out, legs warm, all that.
I
Not
wanna
just
keep
sit
him-
on the bench and
Can't
get
even do
rusty,
it. If
bro.
I'm Mike, I can't even do it.
I'm like,
It's not Reezy.
I'm
Mike
thinking,
Tyler.
I'm thinking long term, bro.
I'm thinking long term.
I'm thinking long time. Dude, and y'all, you acting like,
No,
I mean,
Sam, put him in
listen,
like 2 quarters and take him off the field.
Mason ran the offense. He did okay. Below average. A little bit below average last year, bro. He can get y'all 1-1. At least. He 2-0, I really think. Because their defense is so elite.
Well, it said Ben Roethlisberger's knee was added after
The COVID list.
yeah, a second.
He probably was around.
Saturday.
He was around somebody with COVID, huh?
Okay, so welcome back. Even though y'all didn't hear us and we was on break, we was still arguing about this topic. We was still arguing about this, and Lawrence is holding his ground on
You lead, Lo.
on Ben playing, and me carrying. What you think, Mike?
Well, I'm 1 foot in, 1
He's
foot out.
straddling.
This nigga.
No.
He's
I
straddling,
think,
bro.
I agree with Lowe, but I'm still saying like the preseason. Don't play him the whole game. And you,
But you at first you said rest him. That's why I said you straddle.
But you can. That's why I said one foot out.
That's why I asked him.
One foot up, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. I mean, you can play him.
You can't do this, Reezy. You gotta pick a side.
Pick a side, bro.
Pick a side.
Hot or cold, man.
Well, if they need, I say wrestle them. They need them for the Ravens.
Yeah, that's an important game.
Okay,
So that's
look.
Because what happens if you do get injured though?
3-1.
Load you out.
Look, I ain't know. Well, look, that's what I'm gonna tell y'all. So look, so Ben didn't play. He didn't play what last year, right?
Yeah, he was hurt.
The whole
He was hurt
year.
the
He
whole
got
year,
injured
right?
the first
And
game.
y'all say he came out balling, right?
He did. They ain't know.
Okay, I'm gonna give you that. I'm gonna give you that. I'm gonna give you that. But I'm about to give you the list of teams that he played.
Yeah, I already called it earlier. He
I'm
only
like,
played.
They in the AFC. We know the
Relax,
AFC.
Relax.
Come on, man.
Listen,
He only played 2 good teams.
what team has he played? Okay, the Giants,
No,
Terrible.
Broncos,
no,
Texans,
Yeah, terrible.
no.
Terrible.
Eagles.
Terrible.
4-0 off bail. Of course he gonna
He
go.
gotta perform.
Relax. I get that. I'm
Yeah.
gonna give him that. But of course, that's his preseason. He 4-0. He's heating up, right? So then his first real test, even though these boys is low key trash, the Browns blew them out. So his real test didn't come until week 6 against the Titans, where he won by 3.
Right.
And Ben played bad, but they still won.
Their defense, bro.
32 and 49 for
Their
268 yards, 2 touchdowns, 3 interceptions against his first real challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Right? He already warmed up because he played some bums. Okay, next you got the Ravens, another elite defense. He played good. Not a lot of yards, but he played good. He didn't turn the ball over, which is eventually why they outlasted the Ravens, right? So then next they got the Cowboys. We already know how they go. And they only won by 5 somehow. I don't know what was going on. Ben played good again. Ben is ball. That's why I feel like if you rest him, I feel like
You think it's gonna knock his rhythm
I
off?
think it's gonna knock his rhythm off because he's having a good year. Even though it's been against
So Ben
bums, but he
coming
had
off
a
a
good
major
year.
elbow
Who
surgery.
was the team you said again?
that he played.
Yeah, I'm looking at like the top ranked defenses.
Giants,
Terrible.
Broncos,
Terrible.
Texans,
Terrible.
Browns.
Eagles.
Bro,
I can
okay,
literally tell you because
Houston-
nobody's on these teams.
Bro, Houston has
Houston
the third
has the-
worst defense.
Yes, I know. Nobody. They don't have
Browns
no PBs.
okay with Myles Garrett. No, we ain't gonna do Myles Garrett
That's
like
the
that.
only.
I mean, they got
Miles
good corners.
Garrett
They
They got good
and
corners.
Denzel.
It's
Bro,
And
secondary.
Denzel.
To me, like if you're not in the top 10 defense,
That's
it
it.
don't matter.
I understand that, but I'm just saying.
Like I said, his first challenge didn't come until week 6 against the Titans, and he had a bad game.
What's the Ravens and the Titans defense rank this year?
Ravens is what's that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
And
Top
then
10.
You said who else?
Titans.
Titans.
They're down.
Below 15?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, it's over with.
I
I mean, who? The only cat I know of their defense for real, I mean,
County, Casey,
Well, that make
Malcolm
it,
Butler
that make it
and
worse then.
Meyer.
They not even that good, and he struggled against them. Like I just feel like y'all
Titans
want
a solid team.
Y'all
He ain't
want,
gonna
they
do
have
it.
a solid team,
It's
but
solid.
obviously he just said their defense is like, come on, man. That just made my case even better.
Pittsburgh got the 6th best defense. Just throw that
That's
out.
Oh,
what I'm saying, bro.
Because they,
I mean, I'm
defense is
just
elite.
They
throwing that.
steep.
I'm just
That's
throwing that
why
out
I think you play him 2 to 3 quarters, treat it like a preseason game, so he don't sit out and get rusty and try to play a top 10
I'll put
defense off
Mason in there.
bail.
Go ahead, Mason. Get your bell rung again. Go ahead, Mason. Get your bell rung again, baby. You ain't got to play Myles Garrett. You good.
And you still got the Bills,
I hate you, Carter.
who was low key legit.
Yeah, they legit. That's why I said rest them. Those
The
important
Bills.
games.
You got the Bills who low key legit, and then
They are legit, though.
No, I'm looking at the defense right now.
What?
I'm not saying
I'm just
not.
saying the
okay.
the only 2 games I see them losing are
The Bills and
not
Ravens.
losing, but could lose the Ravens and the Bills.
And the
Everybody
Colts.
else,
The Colts.
and possibly the Colts.
Oh, they got the number 1 defense.
Yeah, the Colts.
The Colts.
Wow. For
Colts
real?
nice.
Yeah, look.
Colts-
That's why they so good. Because
Look.
Phillip be throwing that.
Look.
He a turnover machine now.
Colts
Number 1
over there
defense.
working.
That's so
Rams,
crazy.
Saints, Tampa.
Yeah, because I knew Phillip wasn't doing that. I'm going to keep throwing him under the
I'll
bus.
say this. I'm gonna say this. The only reason why I say I still think you should rest him. I ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying.
You
But
straddle him.
only reason.
Flipping.
No, I'm not. No,
Bro.
I'm staying.
Acrobat.
West side,
Exactly,
come on.
Bill. He flipping them pancakes.
Flapjack.
I'm saying. I want y'all to understand what I'm saying.
We
Like
know.
We trying to.
We trying.
I want you. I think you should rest him. But like, remember how Steph or D Rose, they shouldn't have kept him in the game and they messed him up. You don't want to do that. So if you keep him in there, he get banged up, it's a wrap. So if you,
I feel a butt coming. No.
So
I get what you're saying.
if you know what I'm saying. So if he do play them 3 quarters, if you like, okay, they up like 20, if you 20, just say, all right, we lost the game. If we lost the game, bring them out.
I get that.
Don't keep him back in.
What you said is they kept them in too long. Them games is already in.
That's already
them games is already locked.
Yeah, don't keep them in.
Steph and them.
Save them for the Rams.
Yeah, already had the number 1 seed locked, so it wasn't.
You know what I'm saying? So like, that's why I said I was kind of 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Rest him, but don't play him too much.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. Because you play him too much, you be like, damn, bro, we already lost the game.
Hey man,
So
I'm resting.
That's what I was.
Yeah, you still on the rest?
Huh?
You still on the rest?
Yeah.
Throw Mason in there, right? Get his bell run.
Yeah, get his bell run.
Mason, he'll be alright, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. He'll be alright. Get that man. He a young boy, man. Let that young boy shine for a minute.
All right, let him shine.
Against some terrible teams.
Let him shine in the 4th quarter.
Against some terrible teams, because that's what the Jaguars are,
Boom.
and that's what the Bengals are. Terrible.
So if y'all
I
rest
get
him,
him another 2 or 3
so look. So I'm
sure.
gonna give y'all a scenario. So if you rest him this game against who? The Bengals.
Bengals.
And Mason come in there and start jacking that boy.
Oh, Ben coming in.
No, you know what? Hold on. No, give me a second.
I don't want to hear it.
I'm gonna give. You know what, bro?
Go ahead.
Tom gonna be like, come on.
Go ahead.
Come on,
Bro.
7.
Go ahead.
I think they can go 1-1, bro. Because
Go ahead.
I think the Bengals are picking up steam. They started off slow, and they've been having close games. The games they was losing, they was close, and they picking up steam. So, but I'm still gonna rest him. I'm still gonna rest him though.
Man,
I'm stuck on that.
You still gonna
I'm still gonna rest him.
if he come in there blowing the whole. Okay, man, I can't believe y'all saying this.
I think that defense
resting
still gonna be too much for Joe,
Still
man.
resting them, huh?
I think the defense still gonna be too much. The Steelers defense gonna still be too much for Joe. Just saying.
And just to let you know, see, I'm looking at the Ravens schedule too. So like I said, Steelers got a potential 3 games they can lose. Ravens have 2. So
Who was the 2?
Titans and the Steelers.
So you said the Browns don't got a chance?
Nope.
Heck, you know.
They through.
They don't got a chance.
No, they through.
No.
Man, what's wrong with
They ain't
Baker,
even
bro?
have a chance when
Everything.
they ain't have a chance winning the season.
What's Titans defense? They like top 5.
No, they bottom.
They down.
They like
They down
15,
straight.
below 15.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the Ravens schedule. The Ravens should win all. They can win all of these games, though. Their biggest stress right now are the Titans and the Steelers. So, like I said, if I'm trying to lock in that spot and I notice, I'm gonna just play them. Go ahead and play.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and play. And then if we lock that spot in, then you can rest.
Let's switch gears for a minute. I just want to ask y'all, how good do y'all think the Ravens are this year?
I don't know.
I think Lamar took a small step back.
Because they call the same plays.
Yeah, that too.
They call them the same plays.
Well, anytime somebody says, "Oh, they call out the play before we do it," it's like, "Come on, bro."
Scale of 1 to 10,
Come on,
I
bro.
said 7.
You running that basic offense
Yeah.
and like
Scale of 1 to 10, I said 7.
Because they a great rushing team. That's what you know.
I do
If
feel like-
Lamar off throwing the ball that day,
it's bad.
it's
That's
boogeyman.
bad.
Boogeyman coming.
It's bad. I do feel like I do feel like they dropped this. They declined a little bit. They wasn't popping like they was last year.
Yeah.
That's because nobody was seeing that. It wasn't no film on that. It wasn't no film on that offense.
Yeah.
It's film now.
I mean, it was his rookie. Well, technically,
Oh,
yes. Last year was
second
his
year.
full year.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
So,
a full
yeah.
year. Okay.
Dudes ain't know what to expect. You know?
But you would think, hey, coach, they called out the play before we do it.
Right.
What to
He
do?
told them that.
Like, bruh,
That's
You need-
the coordinator.
golly.
The offensive coordinator
All right.
and Harbaugh.
As soon as they
But
say that,
their
we
offensive coordinator, the guy from San Francisco, right? Back then. That was under the other Harbaugh brother, right?
don't quote me.
I think so. I can't remember.
I'm not sure.
Nobody coming from my head.
Or it might have been a Seahawks. I
But-
can't remember. One of them two.
All right, so y'all want to switch gears? As Corey would say, I'll say Corey.
Don't rest him. And then we can switch gears.
Rest
Terrible.
Rest them.
Terrible decision. Rest the man.
Rest. Okay, let's talk about switch gears, switch
Rockets.
topics. Let's talk about the Houston Rockets locker room drama.
Ooh, we-
So a couple of days ago, for everybody that's listening, remember like and subscribe and share, please. YouTube and Instagram and Facebook. However, a couple of days ago, what was this like? Yes,
Last.
that was Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Wednesday. it came out
Tuesday
there
or Wednesday.
Tuesday, Wednesday that Russell Westbrook wanted out of Houston,
Mhm.
and also we found out that Austin Rivers is not happy with his playing time. PJ Tucker is mad about his contract. Eric Gordon is mad about his role, and he's mad about his role that has been declining since 2016, 2017.
Gotta stay healthy though, Eric. I ain't gonna lie.
And it's a possibility, allegedly, what Kari said the other day, I think I talked to you about Westbrook contract may play a big factor because the teams that could take him, allegedly, they said rumor-wise, is the Knicks or
Somebody that can take that
Bobcats,
big contract.
which is stupid because he ain't going to do nothing. But he said he wants to be a floor general.
Hornets.
Yeah, the Hornets. Yeah.
Yep, the Hornets. Yeah.
Yeah. And he said that he's uneasy about the accountability and the culture that Houston Rockets have in their locker room.
Damn, what direction are they going? That's the main thing. If
Well,
I'm
I mean,
Westbrook,
no.
what direction are we going?
Who, the
And James.
Rockets.
Yeah. They don't have no identity no more.
I'll say this.
I just caught why you said Hornets because I said Bobcats.
I ain't want to put your dirty laundry out there.
You still fired, nigga.
They're fired.
No, so with Russ though, it was when you see that gameplay, bro. It supposed to have been they took Clint Capella out so he can take it to the rack. If you ain't had a layup, you supposed to kick. He rarely drives and kicks. That's another problem.
No, Westbrook do. That's his game. If he is gonna pass, drive and
I
kick.
don't-
That's what he did in OKC.
Yeah, but when he was hard, he wasn't kicking. So
He averaged like 8 assists last year.
Yeah,
He's
it's
kicking,
like
they wasn't
27
hitting
and something.
shots.
Yeah.
I mean, the only guy that was hitting shots consistently throughout the year was Ben McLemore.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
stepped up.
Surprise.
I ain't seen him on the Kings.
Nobody really
Anyway.
gave Ben a chance, bro.
They did because it was him and Isaiah Thomas.
But I'm
And Buddy
saying
Hield
after
still-
that, they didn't give him a chance no more. You see, he been in the gym. He came out
Of course.
gunning that boy, but
Anyway, but then I already seen like it wasn't gonna work between him and James Harden. I mean, outside of the locker room, it was like everybody, it's gonna work. Like, bro, how long he been over there? Not even 2 seasons.
It's
wouldn't
been 1 year.
1 year.
I
That's
wouldn't
the
even
season.
say that jump didn't even work.
I was
But
saying
why would
it
you?
wasn't no issue.
I think it worked all right.
It did.
But
From what
they got
everybody
rid of
else
their
was-
identity.
And I think we all think the same thing about Austin Rivers, bro. Like, bro, you get paid what you supposed to get paid, bro. And your minutes is you ain't like that, bro. So
Yeah, PJ
Lost
wants
nigga
some-
one move short.
ever since Duke, ever since Duke. So like you gonna have to like enhance your game, get some playmaking, get you a consistent mid range or something. You gonna have to
Oh,
put
West-
Austin
oh.
Rivers. You got to put more. If you want more cheese, you have to get more game.
When
Basically,
Westbrook was injured, a few of those games, he did play okay.
Few of
I
those
get
games-
Austin that. That's why I think he
Bro,
was
Austin played-
frustrated.
Bro,
He played all right.
Austin
He
averaged
surprised me a little
he
bit.
averaged, you could say basically 9 points. What's that?
What was his minutes though, Zell?
I'm about to read it. Hold on, let me see.
Which actually ain't bad off the bench.
Exactly.
It
Considering his
don't, it don't
minutes,
show minutes.
I think I know that's not bad because he didn't.
I mean,
He
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 only get
20
15
minutes.
to 20 minutes. That's not
He
bad.
get
actually.
8. What's that? 3 rebounds and then 1 assist per game.
Yeah, that's
What is
not
it?
bad,
What is
bro.
this pie? What is that?
Hmm?
What is that? It's
Pie?
Yeah,
Or PER.
that's a PIE.
I have no clue.
Player efficiency rating, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But y'all, Carl, look at you doing
Think
something.
so.
You get a raise, bro.
But yeah, I mean,
Take Mike
8
Sullivan.
points. That's it. 9 points.
That ain't bad.
and then Aaron Gordon,
But what was his
Eric
minutes? Can you
Gordon.
see his minutes?
No, they're not showing me his minutes on there.
Steve.
We'll probably look. We can look right here off Basketball Reference real quick. What you
Eric
saying?
Gordon, Eric Gordon, like you said, he got to stay healthy too. You got a lot of people asking for more cheese. If anybody supposed to be asking for more cheese, I say it's McLemore.
I said
Honestly.
PJ. He had to take
And
a whole big.
yeah, and PJ.
PJ for sure, bro.
He had to take
Honestly,
a
bro.
whole role. He had to change his position for
Yeah,
sure.
he
For sure.
averaged
Yeah.
23 minutes last year.
Cool.
Austin. This last season.
That's not horrible.
It's
It's
not
not
bad.
great. It ain't
It
horrible.
wasn't, yeah, it ain't
Yeah,
great,
but-
but it ain't bad.
Nah,
For what his
20.
minutes was. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
that's not bad.
I just feel
and
like,
then
bro,
considering who was on your team too, it's like that's you lucky you get the rock.
And guard play too. That is true.
bro,
That is
guard
true.
play. The Rockets had that on lock. I mean, think about it. James Harden,
Bro.
best in the league. Westbrook,
They had
best top. He's top 5 still at his
A
position.
couple of them was a forward.
Austin Rivers is good off the bench. Ben knocking down shots like crazy. PJ, he's a tweener, but of course he playing power forward and they center. But I would still consider him a guard. He's small. He's shooting perimeter shots. That's his main shot. Corner, bro. guards, they had, Eric Gordon when he healthy. Dude, they need, I don't know what's wrong with Daryl Morey, bro. He going analytics crazy, bro. Dude, you need a versatile big man, bro. You need a versatile big man, bro. Somebody that can take the pressure off of Westbrook and James.
You know that. That's why he went to the Sixers.
That's what I'm saying.
And they trying to get Harden over there now.
And D'Antoni
Right.
being where?
D'Antoni is with Sixers?
No, I thought Lou was over. No, I thought Doc was over at Sixers.
No, he with the Nets.
Assistant
coach
coach.
with the Nets. Assistant coach with the Nets.
So they kind of got a whole rebuilding stage in the sense going on.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. I'll be one now too. Let me jump off shit, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Because Russ averaged 27, 8 rebounds basically.
Bro, he went
7
dumb last
assists.
But in Austin want that raise. It's a new coach. It's gonna be a whole new. It's gonna be a whole new coaching foundation there.
If Russ leave, he might get that. And
Yeah.
he better live up to it too.
Yeah, really.
That's the thing though, and y'all know I'm not a Russ basher, bro. You think I am, but I just speak the facts, bro. When KD left, bro was jacking threes. Last year, I was very impressed with my dog. I was happy with him that after they traded Clint Capella, transformation of his game went back to what he should be doing, bro. I think he was, as a guard, he was the most efficient guard in the league around the rim, like he posed to.
Before COVID hit,
Yeah, and then mid-range. He back to shooting them elbow, post up, fading off extended box. That's his spots. Extended box, baseline, and elbow stopping pops.
I'm where you put
and shooting threes in rhythm. I don't have no problem. Ain't no but. That's what I'm saying. When he play like that, he dang near unstoppable, bro. It's just last season, if we got any reoccurring viewers, when me and Zell used to be going at it about Russ, bro.
I'm waiting on the butt.
It's the threes. That's my problem. When he was shooting out of rhythm threes.
When you got 5 people in your team that can shoot 3 you shoot, you should go back to what you do.
Saying.
But I don't understand how
that. I think he needed to shoot threes on OKC because nobody else.
No way, Jose.
Nobody was hitting him down, but now you got somebody else who can shoot three. And you know you're not no sharpshooter.
Play your game. At the end of the day, you got
to
play your game.
OKC, he had to kind of pay everybody. He ain't had nobody.
What? Don't do that, Mike. Don't do that.
I mean, he had Vic for a little bit.
Yeah.
He studied Vic growth.
He had PG.
He had PG. He had
Melo. Vic for a little bit.
Ferguson was coming up because he started knocking down threes. Steve Adams do his thing in the paint. Mike, don't do that, bro. Don't get kicked out the first day back. Who?
I forgot his name. It's another shooter.
That OKC had?
Yeah. When Russ was there, I forgot his name. Like number 8 or something like that. I forgot. But it was a little
Jeremy was streaky, but he could.
Not Jeremy Lamb, though.
No, Jeremy Grant.
No.
He was hooping in the playoffs.
I'm thinking KD.
He was hooping in the playoffs, bro.
Oh, wait.
God.
Dang, it was somebody else over there that was a shooter, too.
D-Fish. No, I'm playing.
No,
D-Fish.
It was like a little skinny little white dude.
Oh, you talking about?
Not Gallinari.
Oh, you know, you talking about the one that played with the Pistons.
Oh,
Singler?
See, Kyle Singler.
No, not him. I know Kyle. It's not him. It's somebody else, bro.
He was such a disappointment.
He was literally just a
Doug?
shooter.
Doug McDermott.
No, not Doug. I know Doug nice. I don't remember him.
I don't know who I know who he's talking about, but I can't
know.
know.
After the show, watch. I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, it was him. Watch. I'm gonna look him after the show on some nut stuff.
Steve. Sorry, viewers.
We're gonna have to go live again so he can get it up. I lied.
And listeners.
But
what are y'all? So with the whole thing of Westbrook coming out, Perk was saying that just kind of confirmed the rumors he heard about James Harden trying to get out first.
Oh, and that's his brother.
That's why Westbrook came out like, you're not about to just leave me here on myself, because
I'm sure
Harden was apparently trying to get out and possibly going to either the Nets or the 76ers.
Man, if he go to the Nets, I don't want to get off too much, but
Fam, could you just imagine? Oh my God!
Now my Lakers gonna have to worry about them for sure. And the Warriors, y'all forget about the light skinned Bulls.
I already got the Nets coming out the East.
Oh, of course.
On paper right now, I got them coming out the East. I don't see nobody beating them.
Next
If
year,
everything stay healthy, I got them coming out.
Your boy Kyrie, the only thing that'll be in their way, bro. I'm keeping it a buck.
Relax.
He the only thing that be
Relax.
mentally, for
He'll be
sure.
fine. He with his boy.
Yeah,
He
I
with
hope
his boy.
so.
He gonna
Yeah, I
hoop.
hope so.
He with his boy. He gonna hoop.
Phil, you know what I mean, right?
I know what y'all saying, but he with somebody he
I
wants
hope
to
so
play
for
with
y'all
now. I don't
sake.
think he
We
wants to
said
play
that
with
last.
Brian for
We said
real.
that last time too.
He can be a locker room cancer, bro.
Yeah, I said that.
He can
Like,
be.
yeah.
That's
But he playing with his
unfortunate.
boy now, so I think he gonna be. I
But
think he
how
gonna
many
be
times
straight.
has a person played with their homeboy and it's been like successful?
I mean,
I mean,
Westbrook and
but
they
I-
grew
I
up
mean,
together.
besides
Yeah,
Brian-
I don't think they want to
Besides
play with
Brian
each
and
other
Wade.
for real.
It was just a good thing. All right,
Besides Brian and Wade,
Yeah, they was like, yeah.
Like,
I mean,
they cool, but
Yeah.
I don't think he wanted to play with him. He just so happened to get traded.
I
over
think
there.
this
Russ
gonna
just
work.
Want,
Not
he just
to
want
say
that alpha role, and it's like, bro,
Yeah,
you
he want
can't.
that alpha role for
who Russ?
Because in my head, even though I love Russ, but it's like if he go to New York, I feel like he only doing it for stats, bro.
This the thing.
At this point,
easy.
This,
because
I'm a,
you gonna take stats over winning, bro. At
No,
least
no.
you got a better chance with,
Right.
with Houston.
Right.
And going to if you go to the Hornets, I'm done.
Oh,
it's cookie.
I'm done.
Listen,
I'm done.
real quick, I just want to build. You said, closer wise, he can't. The thing is not. He's an alpha to me, mentally and physically. Because honestly, we all know what OKC.
Yeah.
Alpha wise, he was as in the leader. Because KD is a hooper. He reserved. He gonna do what he gonna do. He gonna lead by like hot
Action.
Kawhi.
Yeah, he gonna lead by
You know what
action.
I'm saying? But his game is not built to be a closer. That was the problem. He taking last second shots. I mean, I'm going back to OKC days. He taking last second shots when he not a shooter.
Yeah.
You got to have a whole repertoire to be a closer, a full scorer. He don't have the full spectrum of being a scorer. That's what I think was the downfall of their relationship. The more and more he got confidence in having an alpha, he's an alpha mentally and physically on the court. But his spectrum of his game is not an alpha pie.
So basically, he
Because-
should have just left the game winning shot stuff out.
yes.
It's not
And
even
it would
that.
have been
I will-
okay.
But the problem
I can't
is,
agree
he
with
still
that.
wants. He still have that that alpha personality and try to knock another alpha off like James Harden. Like you can't go to somewhere and you can't be that.
It worked out
I
though.
was say I feel like it worked out.
It worked
Especially-
out for them because they
especially
was
with
really
James.
real brothers for
Yeah,
real.
especially when James needs the ball in his hands.
Mhm.
Like I just
He have to
Westbrook last year did take the step back from that. He let James be the closer.
You got to. It's
Honestly.
his team.
It's his
That's what I'm
team.
saying. But he knew he a better closer. James is a better closer.
Oh,
He
I
got the
thought-
better spectrum.
I thought you were about to say Westbrook. But I said, come on now.
No.
I thought-
James a better
yeah,
closer.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
his brother.
Yeah.
He probably was like, "Hey, bro, you coming over here, bro? You know what time it
We
is."
had a good talk. I'd have took him out to dinner. Like, look, we will have a real good talk, and I'm gonna record this, so you won't mind saying I didn't talk to you
I'm
about
sure
it.
Westbrook didn't like it, but of course,
Yeah.
he know, bro. At the end of the day, all ballers know to be a good closer, you gotta be able to stop and pop mid. You gotta be able to stop and pop three. Go to the rack at any. You gotta have a whole spectrum to be a good closer,
And
bro.
then more precisely, even though I hate him about to say this, but Westbrook, he don't take good shots at times.
That's what I'm saying.
He don't. He
Especially-
don't make good decisions
Yeah.
sometimes. It'll be like, come on. Like when he cooking, it's bad.
I would
But
say
like,
this.
ugh.
Russell has to have like you got to be a shooter basically. You got to finish and shoot.
Mm-hmm.
But then like even Booker, like you have to when you shoot so much, it's like it's all muscle memory. You have to be able to have high difficulty shots too. But he can't. You have to in any scenario. You have to be a closer. You have
I
to have
understand what he's trying to say.
any scenario because you already know if Russell
That's what I'm saying. He don't got the full spectrum. He got stop and pop middies into the rack.
and that's it.
That's his strongest.
And you can't be a
point.
closer if we know what you about to do.
I mean, you still
You
gotta
got-
stop it. You can know what I'm about to do. You gotta stop it.
But that's what I'm saying. But he's not
When
no,
it's-
he's not
when
no
it's-
shooter to the point that he can hit high difficulty
But
shots.
When
Like
it's,
that's-
one, when it's 1-4 flat, no, I don't want the ball in Westbrook hands. When it's 1-4 flat and when the game is close, everybody manning up, I don't want it in his hands,
I
bro.
can't give it to him. Like I gotta.
Because they going to scheme against that. Even as he get closer in, people going to start helping off. And then, I mean, like we said, the last two teams he been on, the only consistent shooter was P.J. out the corner and Ben McLemore. And then for OKC, he ain't really had no consistent shooters that he can really, like, drive and kick.
I'll give it to Paul George
Consistent.
before I give it to Russell.
I mean, I would too.
That's what I'm
But we
saying.
seen what my boy PG did in the...
We talking about OKC. We talking about OKC.
Nah, bro. OKC and the Clippers.
Okay, so look, what is the end result of this? You think he's going to stay? Is he going to go?
He out.
Or they
He
gonna,
out.
Are
He
they
out.
going to resume? Are they going to extend PJ Tucker's contract? They're going to give Austin Rivers some more clock.
Man, the Rockets are finna be out of the playoffs next year. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
And I'm taking out if that's gonna be a hot take, I'm gonna take that one.
They in rebuild mode.
It's
Yeah,
bad.
come on. It's bad.
I guess in the next couple of days we're gonna see because draft is Wednesday. You know they make moves. They gotta make moves soon. Cause when is the deadline for trades?
November. No, that's free agency.
Friends.
The deadline for trades.
That's
gonna be
in
when
the season.
starts.
That's when
The
the
free
season
agency
starts.
start November
Oh,
22nd.
I had
or
to
something
ask.
like
Because
that.
I think-
ever since COVID, everything been thrown off. So
I think it's like
Jesus.
after
This
the
is-
All-Star game, though, ain't it?
yeah, it is. It
Like,
is. Duh.
A week or
But it's
two
gonna
after
be-
the
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 All-Star
season
game.
starts December 22nd, though, so I don't know if they're going
I
to
don't
change
know
the
how they
All-Star
gonna do it.
game.
They're going to have to. It's going to have to be mid-season. That's their break. So it's going to have to be probably April, maybe.
Yeah, probably.
Probably April.
Yeah.
Somewhere around
Or
there.
March, end of March.
Yeah, end of March, early April, somewhere around there.
Yeah,
But that's been another episode of the World's Greatest Podcast.
this is a great one.
Yeah. And y'all stay safe. Wash your hands because the numbers are going up. And y'all stay safe.
I'm back, baby.
Mike is part-time still.
Hell no.
Micah Chunk and Lower Chunk.
Mike is part-time still until further notice. And we will see y'all next week. Same time, same place. But we're going virtual next week. So everybody tune in on our Facebook page next week. We're going virtual.
Come
See y'all.
through.
You part-time, nigga.
And lower bump until 12.
Yeah.